I was 3 months pregnant when my fiancé left me to marry his first love, Isabella Thompson. Soon after, I was in a car accident. I survived, but our baby didn't. My childhood friend, Daniel Smith, found out and insisted on marrying me despite his family's objections. He spent a fortune on the best doctors to ensure I recovered fully. Later, he arranged a grand proposal, confessing he had loved me for years. I was touched and agreed to marry him. But 3 years later, I overheard his conversation with his friend, Mike Perez. Remember years ago when Isabella stole Jessica's fiancé? To avoid any future trouble for Isabella, you married Jessica, and even caused that car accident, which killed the baby she was carrying. Now, can she even get pregnant anymore? Mike asked. No, I love Isabella, Daniel replied. I just didn't want to have any babies with Jessica, so I put birth control in her water. I trembled, unable to believe what I had heard. It turned out Isabella was also Daniel's first love. I figured it was time for me to leave. I almost lost my balance and had to steady myself against the bedroom door. Mike Perez patted Daniel Smith on the shoulder, teasing him. Come on, it's been 3 years and Isabella is married. You still can't get over her? Daniel took a drag of his cigarette and bowed his head, struggling to keep his emotions in check. I've only ever loved Isabella, he said. In fact, she's getting a divorce soon. I'll get to see her more often. What are you saying, man? Mike gasped. Are you planning to divorce Jessica and marry Isabella? Daniel didn't reply immediately. Instead, he looked out the window. After a while, he finally said, No, I'll spend my life making up the pain I caused Jessica. I couldn't hold back my tears any longer. But when Daniel turned around, I quickly wiped my tears and forced a smile. He glanced at Mike nervously and came up to me. What's wrong? He asked, cupping my face. Your eyes are so red. Did you get something in them while showering? I nodded, still reeling from the shock. Yeah. Mike walked over and patted him on the back, giving him a playful look. All right, I'll leave you guys alone. Once Mike was gone, Daniel scooped me up and carried me to the bed. A gentle kiss landed on my lips, but what used to make me melt now only filled me with pain. As he tried to undress me, I pushed him away. Why don't you go take a shower first? He smiled indulgently and scratched my nose with his finger. You like it clean as always. All right, I'll be back in a minute. I forced a smile. Okay, he went to the bathroom, but his phone rang on the bed. I had never checked his phone before, but this time I couldn't help myself. I remembered Isabella's birthday and entered the numbers. Sure enough, the phone was unlocked. My heart raced as I opened Facebook and saw messages from his other account to Bella. Bella, Daniel, I'm divorced now. I'll come see you tomorrow. Pick me up at 9 a.m. I marked the messages unread, but I couldn't resist checking out his posts. Almost everything was about Isabella. It almost felt like a diary. Bella wore the dress I bought her today. She looked so beautiful. I miss her so much. Bella got mad at me today over something I said. I had to write a love letter to cheer her up. Bella never forgets me. She sent me flowers today. I'm totally smitten. As I read them, I felt a lump in my throat. Daniel had never written any love letters to me. He always said, I hate typing. It's all meaningless. Why do you care about that? I had thought it was just his personality, but now I realized that I was just not worth the effort. I put the phone back and lay down, staring at the ceiling. Tears welled up in my eyes. I suppressed the bitterness and called my best friend, Sarah Garcia. I'm coming to your studio in 3 days. Train me to paint. I said, giving myself 3 days to handle the divorce. Daniel came out of the shower,